your favorite diva and I. Guys, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Let the diva know you stopped by. Make sure you subscribe if you like the vibe. If this is your first time here, welcome and welcome back, Diva Squad. So I give it 3 out of 5 stars. It knew what it was and it delivered just that. I'm doing a trailer reaction. Video on Diva the Divas channel. No, doesn't sound like it. Okay, internal microphone. Thank you, Monique. Okay, it looks like I have a little bit of sound here. Okay, so this is not the microphone. So let me put the microphone aside. This is the computer. This is the computer's audio. So I hope you can hear it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. Great, great, great. Thanks for the text message. So, as I was saying, sorry about that. Hey, William, Monique 69 Ways, go subscribe to her channel. Subscribe to Relax and Chill TV. Daria, hi, sweetie. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. So, let's see. Belle had to take a little break, so it's just gonna be me recapping on Fridays at 6:35. I couldn't get home at 6:35 today because I went to school. Went to work today. So, what's good, Demarcus? We are here to recap this. And I didn't want to do a double header because that's quite a bit. So I was like, let me go ahead and drop it and do this live. Y'all, my stomach was hurting so bad I had to wait until it stopped hurting to get on the live stream. So we are here, and this episode is called, isn't this the Legacy episode? I had it mixed up. I thought it was Smoke and Mirrors, but I think that's what's coming up this Friday. So yeah, I think this is Legacy. And baby, when I tell you some things happened, oh my God, I was not expecting what happened at the end to happen at the end. But we will get there. So let's go ahead and start with this. So you remember Trig, he got locked up. So he's locked up. Then he's having his arraignment. So he has Rob's father, his lawyer there, Leon. He's there to represent him. He had to put the house on the line for collateral. They end up giving him house arrest. So he's out, but not out. He out, but he not outside. Okay. So yeah, so that's about it with that one. Now, Keisha is still trying to figure out what is going on with Ronnie. Um, yes, so Keisha's trying to figure out what's going on with Ronnie. They need to find who is the pappy. We need the DNA test. Now, for some reason, I don't think that this is how this goes. And I think Tamika's den, shout out to her, she said that something was amiss with the information that they were given regarding, what they were trying to do. So anyway, she's saying that, I think she got the news. Did she get the news here? I don't think she got the news here. I think she was saying we need to find the father. So she got to go and figure out who the father is. Child, when I tell you, I hope all these candles ain't set off the smoke detector. When I tell you, I hope all these candles that Tony Childs had set up on this thing did not set off the smoke detector. I said, God damn, Rich, how many goddamn candles do you got in that damn house? That is crazy. I would have been, if I was the PA working on that set and I had to light all them goddamn candles, I'd have been like, what the hell's the purpose of all these damn candles? In the broad daylight. This nigga, he is still butthurt, y'all. He is still butthurt because he's a transaction baby. Child, they don't want to know the truth. They say they want the truth, but they don't want the truth for real. He said he's not in the mood. It's Duda's birthday, and he's like this, child, it's a wrap. Wrapping on the I'm not in the mood. She all, she had her little lingerie on and stuff, thinking she was about to get some good loving. No, 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 no. He said, no, 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 no. Hey, Sharoni. Tony Childs did not get the results. Girl, no, no. He carried her, but like I said, he's still a little butthurt. What's that child name? She blew up the spot. You know, it was quite sad, and he blows his candles out by himself. So okay, so he's on house arrest. He goes, he leaves, and he gets in a car with Shad and Jake. He's like, nigga, where you get this money from? He said somebody came and dropped it off at the door. I said, you gonna get enough. You gonna get enough of taking people's money, okay? You gonna learn that lesson. You're gonna learn that lesson, y'all. Jake is gonna learn that lesson. I know that for sure. Girl, I mean not girl. DeMarcus, yeah, she was sexy. And ain't Tiff, that's it. Tiffany blew up the spot. I was like, I would have hit that. I don't know what dude was thinking. I would have hit that and just called it another transaction and keep it moving. But like I said, he a little butthurt. I guess he didn't want to get her off. Yeah, shout out to DeMarcus for saying that, Nuck is the father. Yeah, I was saying that too a long time ago. I wish Tracy would have surprised Duda for his birthday. Hmm. He might have went on over there after he left the party with the homies. Girl, yeah, he was still in them feelings. He sure was. He sure was. So we got the brother working at Smokies. I mean, I don't know why we got all these people working at Smokies. Ain't nobody coming in Smokies no more, but nonetheless, we got all the hands, we got everything. Oh, shout out to you too. So he's looking at these numbers. It's like he's crunching these numbers, and he's like, the math ain't mathing. He's like, what the hell is going on here? And then Candy comes walking in, Roz, she comes walking in, sound like a damn owl, talking about who this? Who you? Who that? I said, girl, if you don't stop all that damn who your ass up out of here, we don't need you around here. Oh, don't you see we ain't got no business coming in? So, child, so he's trying to explain to everybody or whatever. And Lala is back, y'all. Child, they just be running people in and out of this show. No explanation, no nothing. It's just they just pop up, go away. I mean, where Lala been? Where she been, y'all? And so now Lala has so we got Vic Mensa. He's working there, and he's like I guess he's like a bus boy or something like that. Then we get Lala's cousin. Can't remember her name. Demarcus, help me out. But she shout out to being inclusive. We have a sign language um hearing impaired person on the show. Love that. Happy Pride Month. Okay, love that. You see the blue in the rainbow in the background and stuff like that. So she was interesting. And Roz, Candy was taking a liking to everybody. She was looking at Lala, looking like she was trying to eat her up. Then she looking at Lala's cousin. She definitely about to eat her up. And I was like, God damn. And then also too, shout out to people who watch the Real Housewives, like when we talk about Candy and her tight teeth talking and how she barely opened her mouth. And so this is a shout out to that's a shout out to this whole thing. She was like, stop mumbling so maybe I can read your fucking lips. I said, oh, well, shout out to, all the bloggers and everybody who reviewed say tight teeth talking. So yes, Serena. Thank you, boo. I knew you knew it. Girl, yes, Ra's a freak. She probably would take all of them in the bedroom all at the same time and bring Tierra over too. Okay, she's just a mess. She want that good old threesome, foursome orgy going on over there. So, Papa and this pastor, right? They having to sit down. He's listening to his sermon, his little pulpit thing or whatever, and he's like, he confesses, talking about he used to be out here in these streets hustling. Yeah, we see the mentality. We got it. I mean, it still could have just been a pastor pimp mentality, but hustler mentality, same thing, same thing. So he said he wasn't always a pastor. So then he's trying to get him into this whole thing of monetizing his um podcast, which I have no problems with. I don't think he steered them wrong or said something wrong about that because, when you do things like this takes a lot of time, a lot of energy, effort, and stuff like that. I would want to be monetized too. So I don't think he told him anything wrong about that, but I want to know what the motivation was. And I think whenever they keep talking about this money thing with him, the more money you make, the more money you got to get to God. So full circle, because I think his what is his it's the title of his church is something about tithes in the church. So in the church's name. So I think the same thing with Jake, and he gonna have to start giving to the church. But they shit. The first lady want him to get to her. But I think that's like, they're trying to get them to give to the church or whatever. So either way, they're gonna have their hands in the pockets anyway. So let me get. Oh yeah, did y'all see yeah, did y'all see that chemistry? Because it looked like she was looking him up and down. I think it was in another scene. So I think I have that scene coming up. But Lala gonna do what Lala gonna do, girl. You know how that's gonna work out. And I'm here for it. I want to see it. It would have been interesting if Jamal was working at Pastor Ezekiel's church. Okay. And Papa was mentoring Jamal. Yeah, I wonder why the kids aren't in the men's circle because maybe they're not really considered men yet. But I would think I've seen Bakari there before. I'm surprised that that's where I think the mentoring could take place or whatever. But that would be interesting because he said he gave his life over to the Lord. But I think where they're trying to walk this storyline with Lala and Jamal. So it'll be better for him to work at Smokey so that they can have the connection or whatever. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because he did say he gave his life over to Christ. So yeah, so it would make sense. So we see Bakari meeting with the professor, um, Kadeem Hardison. He's like, he's trying to go too fast. He's trying to move too fast. And he's just like, did you read it? He was like, you need a little bit more work. We need to massage the things, you still writing like you got the sixth grade education. We need to get some punctuation going on. We need to get the things. We need to start out slow. So he's just trying to tell him that or whatever. And Professor Gardner, I don't like that name. I just call him Professor. So yeah, he's excited and I believe he gave him the laptop in this meeting too. So guard it with your life. That's what he said. He gifted him the laptop and he told him to guard it with his life. So child, nobody at all, the brother and us. How the fuck are you so dumb? He said, I'm just trying to figure out how are you so dumb. I said, yes, you better speak for the audience, brother. So he's basically telling him that if he don't get these books looking right, he's going to end up in the bank. Okay, so you don't want that, so we need to figure out how to fix it. Then he told him that he needs to meet. He said he knows that Duda is his investor, so you need to, figure out and get this stuff straight, right? Yes, Dwayne Wayne. That's what I'm calling Dwayne Wayne. And so he was like, how can I do it? He said, you either gonna have to talk to Duda or you gonna have to kill him. Or get up underneath him or kill him. And he was like, shit, we already tried that. That didn't turn out so well. And then he said he offered dun 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 dun. He offered to talk to Duda. I said, are you serious? I think you might want to rethink that. But I'm just saying, just me. I'm just saying. So then we get to this odd scene, them taking family photos. Why? Don't know. Don't know. I guess we're just trying to build out some kind of storyline for them. So we get there and then they look lovely. They look like a lovely family or whatever. And then we see them have a moment. She wanted them to do it together and well, not do it, but do the photos, just them two. And they did a little something and they look cute and everything. So that's all with that. Then let's see. Then we have Pastor Zeke. He is so full of himself. Why do we gotta see a poster of him standing behind him? He is so full of himself. I forget what they were talking about with this, but you know. So, like I said, I think that there was some misinformation. She told her about the blood test. We ran the blood test and everything, and she was saying that the father isn't a match. The person that you provided DNA for is not a match to Ronnie. She says she has the gene, but the father has to have the gene so that the disease is, passed down to the child. So she's like, well, who could it be? Who could it be? And then next thing you know, like I said, misinformation. Y'all read up on sickle cell if you want to know more about it, something that's a little bit more accurate. Y'all look it up. But I think this is basically just trying to get this storyline to come around to finding out that Nuck is the pappy. Okay. So she was like, isn't sickle cell like a death sentence? And she was like, no, the baby just gonna need some more care. So then he goes and he has a birthday party with the fellas, like I guess his underlings, should you say. They're having a party for him. He gets up, starts pointing the hammer at Zay because I don't know, maybe he lost or something like that. And he was like, "Oh, I'm just fucking with you." I'm like, dude, he is y'all, he is slowly but surely losing his goddamn mind. That's what I think. So then anyway, they raised their glasses, snuck us the toast, and Bakari, they were doing a toast, and he said something about Duda having his foot on their neck. He said, "What did you just say?" He didn't even he was like, I said happy birthday. And he comes over there and I'm like, why do you think having a laptop in a trap house, gangster, whatever, why do you think that's a good idea? I mean, you don't go to school no more. So what do you got the laptop there? What did you think Doodle was gonna do? I was just like, Bakari, you was less than smart with that one. Um, and also too, he told him he ends up crashing the laptop. And baby, when I tell you Bakari was mad, like mad, mad, I said, ooh, you better keep your good eye on Bakari because he might try to sneak you with that one because he was really, really, really feeling the whole writing process, and then being gifted a laptop when he couldn't even get his own and all of that stuff. Hey Tamika, I was just mentioning you, Tamika. What's up, girl? Yes, Duda is unhinged. Crazy. Crazy. I'm like, but like I said, he's making enemies from every side. It reminds me of OG Power when at the end of James's reign, everybody he started getting this inflated sense of self, and he started going off on everybody, treating everybody bad, and everybody just hated him. And that's what this feels like he's getting so many enemies, everybody wanting to turn on him and stuff like that. It's definitely giving me OG Power vibes. So they're taking a pause. They're taking a pause. And she said because Trig is, I don't think that she did it because he went to jail, because that was something that didn't even have nothing to do with the reason, like the whole thing with Duda and Trig like that. But when he came home with the hammer, like he had intended on using it, she's like, "You going down a path that I'm not going to support." So they take a break. And but she went home, and you'll always have a home with your house mother. So she took it on back home. They loved on her, and we shall see. I think she'll come back once every all the dust settles and everything. So then what's the brother's name? DeMarcus? I don't know. Hey, what's the brother's name, y'all? He meets with Duda, and the math ain't mathing. I was like, is this a good idea or is this a bad idea? Do you think the brother will be a casualty out in these? Damien, thank you, sweetheart. Damien, do you think Damien will be a casualty out in these streets? Now, he sounds like he got some smarts and some know how. He's talking about we need to flip this stuff and make it, electronic. You can kind of, you can hide some things, do a little something, something, because I know you doing a little something, something. So if he proves himself to be a valuable asset, then I think he may be spared. But just see, let's keep our good eye on him. All right, so let me get the next set of slides. I was like, please think long and hard about this one, child. Think long and hard, okay? Y'all let me know. Do y'all see what's on the bingo card for Mr. Damien, for his outlook on this particular situation? I'm a little scared for him. I'm a little scared for him. So he's going to his pulpit, his people, saying that he's getting ready to monetize this platform. Of course, all in the guise of the whole premise of, if you bless me, God will bless you tenfold. So the whole you know. Now, baby, now I told you now Duda done been on this demon time, y'all. He'd have been on this demon time, and Leon rose up on him, and I don't think he should have rolled up on him, to be honest. Maybe he'll still have his life. But y'all, I remember asking the question, do you think Alicia was behind this? Because we did see it was Zay. And I think Zay is playing both sides as far as it comes with Alicia and Duda, even though we're not seeing it, but we know they had the conversation. So, but I wouldn't see her doing that to. And she looked like she got some. She still got a little bit of fever for him because every time he get up in her face, and she all going in for the kiss and shit. So I don't see Alicia doing that. But when I looked at Zay, I was like, is there something about that? But I don't think she would do that to Rob's father and her ex husband or whatever. So he goes there, pulls up on Duda, and tells him to stay away from my family. And then he was like, "Who are you talking about?" He was like, "My ex-wife Alicia and my son is Robert." He said, "Oh yeah, you better tell them to stay out my damn way." I said, "I know that's right." But baby, why he do that? Why he do that, y'all? Duda is on his demon time. Now, do you think that was an order? Do you think because we see Zay taking things into his own hands sometimes. Do you think that was an order from Duda because we didn't see it? And do you think he's taking his, taking, things into his own hands? I don't know. Which I think, which I think. Yes, he is ruthless. And that little girl, that little church girl, she better stay away from that nigga. I'm trying to tell you. Damien is replacing Kevin. I heard somebody say that they think Bakari is supposed to be. They're trying to build Bakari up to replace Kevin. But that's a good. I can see that. I can see that. But I think people draw more to Bakari though. But yeah, that scene was priceless. It was good, and he laughed, and it wasn't a good laugh. It was like a nigga. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you who gonna have the last laugh on this. Okay. So I was just like, ooh, didn't nobody come to see you a long time. Duda has no fear in his eyes. No, not at all. And like I said, he has not been in the best of moods. He better go see Tracy. He better go see somebody. Somebody need to get the rocks off of him because he is like acting a plum fool out here. I think Duda sent Zay to smoke him because Alonzo sent that white tie to Duda. Mm. So you think he was behind the white tie? Okay. I know it got to be somebody older because it said Otis. So I knew it had to be somebody old school, somebody that was on his level, somebody that knows him from that name or whatever. So, okay, that's interesting. So, child, what's the saying? Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Tara, you're providing the milk for free, honey. You over here playing house, mom, and all that. He's sitting up here like, what's the point? What's the point? I don't know. I'm just saying. It's just something to think about. So, yep. Yeah, it said Otis on there. It didn't say Duda or nothing like that. It had his old school name on that joint. Honey, now when I tell you this scene gave me a chuckle and a giggle, baby. He's still walking around with this shaft jacket on, thinking he doing something. He think he doing something. He answers the damn door and Leon comes walking through the door talking about, is that my jacket? I said, oh, I like scratched the back of the neck. I'm like face cracked, everything. I was just like, cracking up. So then he comes in, he does the things with Alicia, had the little back and forth and stuff like that. Then Shag, he leaves. Shag gets mad, y'all. He get mad. And he tries to yoke her up, get all like, I was like, Shag, what you doing? Okay. And they get into a little heated exchange or whatever, right? She was like, you could be nothing like him. You ain't nothing like him. You could never be like him. Child, he threw that damn jacket off and he yoked her ass up by the neck and he was all in her face. And she was like, yeah, that's how I like it. I said, oh, she likes it. The next thing you know, they are up there kissing. I said, I know you fucking lying. He don't know what he has gotten himself into. He do not know what is in store for him because she looked like she is like a little whippersnapper. So he better be ready for that ride. That's all I can tell you, child. Right, looking like a freak. Josephine Baker and young Michael Jackson. Yes. I said, uh-oh. She said, I like it like that. I said, oh, excuse me. So these are two different scenes or whatever. They were arguing about, Nuck possibly being a father, getting a DNA test, and he's saying that, he don't want to know, you know what I'm saying? But Nuck is the daddy, he the pappy, and you just gonna have to deal with it. They got to learn how to co-parent. And again, Emmett, you and your horde of baby mamas, you don't have nothing to talk about, okay? What do you got, like 4 baby mamas? Child, boo. He better get the hell on with that shit. So she only got 1 kid, Emmett. So I'm gonna need you to put your grown man panties on, okay? And then of course, Lala's back, and she's back to her same old thing. She hopping to ping to ping to ping to ping. Okay, so that's what she doing. She about to be on that time. But she looking him all up and down. Look, I caught her while she was looking him down. Look, them eyes going up and down and shit like that. I said, I see you, Lala. Now, honey, Miss Ross, she know what she want. She know what she want. And she wants Serena, okay? Come on, get in. I ain't gonna bite unless you want me to. I said, uh-oh. I said, am. And she got on up in there too. She ain't hesitate. She like, I don't know you. She did say I ain't know you. But nah, she got up in that car though. Which is more hilarious, Darnell's Bluetooth or Alonzo jacket. The jacket for sure. Oh my God. No, I don't think so. I think she's gonna keep that to her. Well, I would hope she would keep that to herself, child. You don't want your bodies out there like that, child. It's a tie. Sharoney says it's a tie. They are both hilarious. Right. She doesn't. She doesn't. That's what I say, like, we shall see. We shall see. Child, I put on this, just let it go. Point blank in the period. Just let this shit go. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of hearing about it. Move on with your life, okay? um, now, I guess Pastor Zeke, he didn't know who he was dealing with, did he? I mean, he don't really have he got slim pickings on who he could, funnel his money through, you know. Um Papa's father is gone. So now we got Zeke. I mean, are these the only two um pastors on the south side of Chicago? I don't know. But He's working with him. So he said he wants more money. So he trying to do a little shakedown. Trying to do a little shakedown of Duda. Mm, mm. That's not gonna go well. And in true demon time fashion, Duda lets him know today's price is still today's price. We will not be going up on the price. Okay. And with that, he put a nice little cigar, a nice, real lit cigar to the side of his neck for good measure. So you think about that every time you think you want to ask me for some goddamn money, okay? It's just like shit. Oh no.
And I oh
I bet you won't do that again. And baby, like I said, I did not think this was gonna happen. Man, Duda is on demon time, y'all. He has to be stopped. Zay is in the back of Leon's car. He gets in the car. He looks in the rear view and he sees a person. And before anything can happen, boom. I said, no, you didn't waste Leon, the Leon character. Why would you bring him there for three episodes and waste his character like that? I was like, you could have got anybody to play this. I digress. I was just mad. I don't like when people do that. Like maybe I don't know. Maybe he only had a limited amount of time or something like that, and he already knew about that. Gemma is Tierra 2.0. Yes, absolutely. 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 It's crazy. I did not that was not in the bingo cards for the diva. It was not in the bingo cards for me. And I was so upset because we saw a little later, or it was before this or whatever, but they were in the men's circle. And Rob was just saying that he wanted to reach out to his father and try to give him a second chance. But we'll get it. Let's see. Here it is, the men's circle. So we're here, and I don't think I want to run down everybody, but I think Emmett was talking about Nuck being Ronnie's father. Rob was talking about reaching back out and giving his father a second chance. I think Jim and Daddy talking about, you know, being single, being free is nice. And I'm like, since when? I ain't never, I don't know. I don't know what's that's giving. And then of course, Trig has the problems with the law and stuff. So yeah, so they breaking that all down or whatever. They were saying women want to be claimed. And like I said, why are we buying the cow and we getting the milk for free? Let that be a side note to you ladies, okay? He's on another show. What show he's on? Because I want to check it out. Yeah, I thought they kind of built him up just a little bit, just to kill him off like that. Zay smoked Alonzo like Kennard did Omar and the Wire. All right, so they partying, right? They at the party, getting down, but Bakari's feeling down. He is feeling down, and he's talking to Jake. And I don't know, it felt like Jake wasn't trying to hear whatever the hell he was saying. I think what was he saying? Was he saying something like trying to warn him or something like that? I don't know what it was, but he's just like in a bad mood. Bakari's in a bad mood. Jake don't seem like he's in a good mood. Then Lene try to give him a little pick me up. She like, you want to come over tonight? I said, you being fresh, girl. I said, I don't think she didn't give it up to him yet. So Yeah, they probably doing a little yang yang yang. So Brat a tat tat. So we see her spinning the block because she figures out that Nina has scrubbed Dre from her IG. And you know that's the sign, that's the telltale sign. When we ain't IG official no more, it's trouble in paradise or we done broke the hell up, okay? So she's sitting up there watching her IG part, looking at her IG. She was like, she shows up and she's just like, I know you ain't with Dre no more. And she was like, don't just be coming over here. I thought that first of all, I wanted to see Nina, so thank you. I saw her. And I don't know. What do y'all I'm not feeling this Brett mm-mm. I really want to get more close out with Dre's character. It was cute for what it was, a little cameo. It was a little cute. The Flash of the Titans. Hmm, I ain't never heard that. Okay. I'm gonna have to look it up. Child, when I tell you, Nuck was happy than a mug that Ronnie is his baby, I ain't never, ever seen a man be happy to get a surprise baby. Where who does that? I've never seen that happen, y'all. I've never seen a man be that happy to know that he got another kid. I don't know if it's his first kid or whatever. But when I tell you that smile, you can see all 32 teeth in his mouth. He was happy. And Ronnie was happy too. He was like going over there talking to him and stuff. Child, and Emmett looked, I pity the fool. He looked so sad. And he really is the pappy. And you remember I told you, I said he's the same complexion as Nut. But I said, I know just because the two parents are dark skinned doesn't mean the child had to be dark skinned. It doesn't mean that. But yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. But it was a cute scene nonetheless. Okay. And so that's how the episode ended. What you think, y'all? Let's rate it. Let's rate the episode. Let's rate the episode. Where my banner at? Oh yeah, y'all. If y'all are catching me on the replay, hashtag replay in the comments and leave your predictions, theories, comments. If I missed something that you want to talk about, make sure you put it down in the comments and we can get down in the comments. Okay. Make sure y'all following me on social media. My Instagram is Boss Lady Nita Boo. The Twitters is Nita Bougie. And yeah. And don't forget to like, comment, and share. All right, so we're gonna rate the episode. 7.5. Okay. Okay. I actually liked it. I gave it an 8. Hey Leslie. I gave it an 8. I liked it. I thought it was full of cameos, um, full of things that just surprised me. It's always interesting to see Duda on Demon Time. Yeah, mean, I can kind of flip flop between 7.5 and 8. I can kind of do that. I can kind of do that. Okay, you give it an 8. Yeah, something right. Some things did make sense. You know how they be trying to child. They be trying to make it make sense, but sometimes it just don't. Right. Dre not being acknowledged and also bringing a laptop to the chop shop. I'm so confused. Like, I mean, I understand that it's a passion of his and he wants to improve the craft and stuff like that. But no, boy, you was at work. Well, I mean, what else? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Okay. Child, I don't know. I think y'all, I don't know. I think somebody is going to get it. Do y'all think it's gonna be like a team up of people that's going against Duda, or do you think it's gonna be a lone person? Because they're setting up so many different enemies for Duda. I I just feel like it's gonna be a gang up. It feels like, it's just gonna be a gang up. Because now Rob is gonna have it out for him again. Tiffany already wasn't fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? So, child, it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess. I did not see the trailer for the next episode because we probably could have discussed some things, but I don't know. But I just want y'all to leave y'all predictions and theories and all that stuff down below in the comments. And yeah, we need a team. That's what I'm saying. I think it feel like it's about to be a team up because everybody gonna have all these different grievances with him, and I feel like that's the only way to kind of work that out. We got to work that out in a way that makes sense. And I don't see, because most of them people, now the only people that I can see going toe to toe with him is Zay or Nuck, but it's, they're still on his side. They're still taking his orders. They're still celebrating him. Do y'all think this baby is going to turn the tide with him and Duda? Is that gonna, is that gonna cause some kind of friction coming up in the future or whatever? I think that could be something that comes. Yeah, you still team Duda all day. I mean, he be bringing the heat. I'm telling you, if he was not in the show would not be interesting. So, I mean, Alicia, she's turned it up a little bit, but I really don't see a woman of that age. Like maybe she'll be at the top and then she'll have like Zay and Nuck working for her. But I don't see her being out in these streets the way Duda is running the streets like this. So I don't think that that's gonna work. Not gonna be on Demon Time. Okay. No Tiff this episode. You are correct. No Tiff. Shit, they could have left Jake and Jim out too, because they irritate me as well. But anyway, I'm not gonna keep you a long time. We got through this in about 50 minutes. My stomach is starting to do something again, and I'm in pain, y'all. My stomach is hurting. So yeah, I'm gonna cut it. Well, it's not cutting it short. I went all the way through. We talked about the things, we theorized, we did some predictions, put the stuff down in the comments, and Tiff, Tiff is on probation after exposing Bianca. I know that's right. This episode was better than Parable to Ghosts to you. Okay, all right. I know. Child, I don't know what I ate. I did something that's not agreeing with me. But anyway, I'll be back. Y'all make sure I'm going to do a marathon for House of the Dragon. All of season one, we already recapped it. So we're going to do House of the Dragon all day on Saturday. So if y'all need to catch up and then, watch the show or, watch the recaps that we did, I had a panel. So it was popping. So we did a good job on that. Enjoyed House of the Dragon. So I'm gonna set up a playlist. I want to set up a stream, a marathon stream for House of the Dragon season one to get us prepared for season two. Also, too, I want to try to do a pregame. Look out for it. I'm still trying to coordinate our schedules to talk about season one and what we think is going to happen for season two, all of the things. So, yes, booked and busy. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Everybody, please take care of yourself. Be blessed. Thank you for coming, tapping in, tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave, and I will see you this Friday. That's my kid, y'all. Bye.